important because it's not just a, so-called basketball academy. It's a hybrid of being a college player and a professional player.
Talk about that scout. Tyler Smith left open from the corner.
That's the easiest shot Tyler Smith's had here today. Missed that one. He's made
Holland, where even though he's not having the kind of game that people expect out of him, normal 20-point game, he's not forcing things. Tyler Smith, his shot is off. He's still maintaining the flow of the offense, getting everybody else still involved.
And
like a whole lot of arm.
for that.
Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith with some space.
Until they got to the fourth quarter, Skyforce really kind of quelled any resistance. But in this one, the Skyforce are letting the Ignite get out. And they're around 36% from downtown, but they have definitely found the range in this one. That's a mismatch. Smith against Manny Camper. Smith able to make it work. Skyforce are 10 of 14 from the floor, 9 of 11, now 9 of 12 for the Ignite. Skyforce a little zone pressure, and it's going to give the Ignite a little bit of trouble. They get it up, and then Buzelis able to fly in. Put it back up. Manny Camper trying to keep it alive. Norris Cole, head on a swivel. Tyler Smith will take it, and it was affected, if not deflected, by Caleb Daniels. Much of an opportunity to get a 2-for-1. So this could be kind of the 2-for-1 for the Ignite in this situation. Baseline jumper. Rebound to Daniels. Pargo trying to go 2-for-2 from downtown. The rebound swiped by Smith. Ignite still with an opportunity. And then Darlin able to bring it in. On the other end, Tyler Smith with the throwdown. So that is the 23rd turnover. Tyler Smith, the O board, and then the D board for Malik Williams. 6 players in double figures for the Skyforce. Looking to go 4-0 in the regular season portion. Champagnie the rebound. But the G League Ignite, they have been keeping up. And the Skyforce have turned it over a bit as well. Ooh, Holland trying to fly in. Well, that was Tyler Smith trying to. That's in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Short. Rebound pulled down by Champagnie. .31 advantage. A lefty 3 for Smith. Nice position on the rebound for Gilder. And the Rice and Warren puts those on the board. And the miss. The putback. Tyler Smith trying to keep it alive.
Scores.
That's how you finish, one end to another. Oshis with the block, finishing and back on the other end for the Vipers.
Lobbed inside. It's knocked away from Tyler Smith. Cole Ged. Short shot won't go. Rebound to Tyler Smith, who extended his 6'11" frame. And here's Smith on the other end. Wow. That was a nice no-look pass there as well from Payne.
For the Ignite has been 10. The Vipers have just led once here tonight. Their biggest lead has been 2.
Here's Holland, 18-year-old phenom, hits the three-pointer. That'll give him. Cole will bring it up here for the Ignite. Finds Buzelis, fakes the three, drives, kicks it out. Tyler Smith, the big guy, hits a three-pointer. 6'11". I'm wondering if that's his, I think that was his first miss. He was 7 for 7 before that. Three-pointer here by Tyler Smith, who's hit back-to-back threes. Here's Tyler, one-on-one with Days. Tyler, long two, is in and out. Culver rebounds.
Shooting three-pointers.
So an offensive foul there by the Vipers. So it's Ignite basketball. Nice pass inside to Tyler Smith, who just came in. And he's got his first 2. He's from Fort Bend, Texas. Off the glass, couldn't get it. Kevin Bertelison thinks there was a goaltend there. Three-point try, Smith, no good. Offensive rebound here for the Ignite. It from going out. Now Johnson will bring it up. 6'3" guard. His high school ball in Georgia will feed Tyler Smith. Scores his second basket.
In Toronto, so traveling in today. Talked to him prior to the game. He's working on 3 hours of sleep. So we got to give him a little bit of a break throughout this one. But
Smith on the back down of Gillespie. And Tyler Smith converts inside.
about all need is for that specific organization.
Ignite has already developed 4 picks in the top 10 in the last 3 years.
Gillespie was averaging a triple-double. Is that what the numbers were in our open?
The graphic said.
In 3 games, he's averaging a triple. That's pretty impressive. I mean, again, not as though we don't
Showcase. By tomorrow, I'll be ready. Jenkins in the paint.
Nice. John Jenkins known more for his shooting than his playmaking, but does a great job attacking. Most of the time, they've had scouts going to watch him, etc. But you've got GMs, you've got high-level executives in the building now. And this is the first time that they're seeing them, and they're seeing a show from Tyler Smith, who goes to get another one on multiple possessions. Back into that after the brief pause. As Tyler Smith lines up another one and knocks it down. He's been the
Under 5 to play in the third quarter. Smith fading away. Front of the rim and in.
Smith continues to be impressive. Screen coming and backed up.
Holland on the back down. Smith, catch and shoot. Funk the rebound, Gillespie, kick ahead.
On him on the last possession. One of the very few mistakes he's made here in this game.
Smith tees it up. Battle for the rebound, it's Gillespie that comes away.
Assist for Gillespie. You know I'm on triple-double watch now.
Smith, in and out. Key took.
Tyler Smith with the ISO, with his back to the basket, and you see why scouts are just drooling over this young prospect.
But that's a confident move.
Zealous. Tyler Smith will now rise up. And a foul called on the rebound as Darwin.
And again, these guys want the chance to be able to play against these guys in the G League.
Tyler Smith with the ISO knocks down his second jumper. That silky smooth jump
He
shot.
stays poised when he catches Salt Lake. The third game of the season. They got beat by 59 points. Jason Hart and his staff had the next time they went to Salt Lake, which was on Sunday.
But if you don't, you know, it can be rough for you. It could be really rough. And we've heard the stories of a lot of guys who haven't had that, you know, education as far as being a professional basketball player on and off the court.
Role for me in a little bit of ways, so it's different. It is different.
Pick and roll, Tyler Smith double teamed. What have you noticed from this Oklahoma City?
You know, they seem to just run their stuff and have a confidence about what they're doing. I mean, they're tough. They're tough, but, you know, they're 0-4 just like us. And
A game plan because they don't feel like there's a legitimate rim protector.
Tyler Smith better put a hand up as he's a shooter.
His potential.
Texas Tech. Yeah.
Former first-round pick. So you're playing against really good, not just G League players, but NBA players.
And there's Tyler Smith
I think,
on cue.
and Tyler
Smith's only 19 years old, 6'11", out of Houston, Texas. He played with Overtime Elite. Kind of went away because he was on the rankings as a high school player as he knocks down his second 3 in a row.
That's what happens when you start talking. You know, both Ignite and the Blue are searching for their first win in this new part of our regular season. So, you know, they're interesting. You see Tyler continue to show a different part of his game now, Coach.
I'm telling you.
Are we talking about the G League as a whole being a place where everyone innovates and you try new things? What's the latest thing you're tinkering with? Or
years, those guys are invaluable in what you can learn from them and take from them as a player.
Final seconds here in this first quarter, tipped out of bounds.
And also as people, because they're really quality people.
Smith.
Tough pass. That was a tough pass by Johnson that time.
But Holland gets it back. 2-on-1 break. Over to Smith, throws it down.
Defensively, Holland is tremendous. Young players try to avoid pressure and rush. Veteran players absorb pressure and take their time. But you talk about things that hurt Ignite. Sané had a layup, missed the layup, then missed the foul shot. So good job when he and Molinaire driving the basketball.
Skip pass. Tyler Smith is open. And Sané with the rim run.
Getting their way.
Well, he also knows these guys, right? Like, he's hand-selected these players. He knows how to get them going. Tyler Smith, and the and one. Shot clock's at 6 for Ignite. Smith with the screen. Jenkins still keeps his dribble alive. Finds the big man. He'll launch from straight on. Season so far.
Well, he's active. By being active, it puts him in a position where he can rebound the basketball, pick up loose balls, and
Get
run
the assist there to Tyler Smith with the 3. Off him. Tyler Smith. Good look.
Yeah, but I tell you, the thing.
You know, early on in the season, Will Davis did not get many minutes. He got the start a week ago as Tyler Smith and one.
Yeah.
Throwing it up, Tyler Smith on somebody's head.
They have found something in the scouting report.
He's high IQ. He can pretty much do everything on the court. He's going to play hard. Okay, Tyler.
Tyler gets inside, no match for Lewis.
No, but I think Ethan
crossed over a dude bad, and then you had somebody on your hip, you fended off, and you yammed it on him.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I feel like, I don't know, I always had that, but it was just the right moment because he was upon the ball, so it was an easy dunk.
I mean, you say easy, but man, it got this place up out their feet.
Yeah.
Tyler Smith had to get it off. Shot clock violation. 28 seconds to play in this first half. There he is getting downhill. A lot of contact again. Holland playing through it, tipping it. Smith missing. And it's Bernard settling it down for Mexico City. It was a 1-point loss. It seemed like they was a different field.
They have character. They showed a lot of character last night.
Tyler Smith, his first shot off the mark. Lance Stevenson pushing the pace. When you
things Tyler Smith will learn, like against this team, I don't think he has to stretch the floor. That's where he needs to operate. Because he's more explosive and he's taller than those guys. He doesn't have to.
When NBA scouts talk to us and ask us questions about these young Ignite prospects, I always want to highlight Holland and his defensive effort. Smith inside has that punched away by Martin.
See, but that's where Smith has to get better.
Right, but then, you know, when our last guy's name was called, man, it's just such a celebration.
Tyler Smith running the floor, doing a chin-up on the rim. It's to play here in this first half. Ignite with the steal, trying to cut the lead to single digits. Tyler Smith with the dime from Ron Holland. For Trevor Keels. Tyler Smith throws it down. Ignite now have to start putting some stops together. They put 7 stops together in the third.
There.
Stevenson tipped it, but it stays with Smith, and they're going to say no offensive basket interference. I thought it might. Lance Stevenson, what a night. 16 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 assists. Make that 17 rebounds. It was an early run by Austin, but after the first time out by Jason Hart, Ignite has looked like a completely different team. Tyler Smith, his first 3, nothing but nylon.
That's why I like him coming in off the bench.
Tyler Smith, he's got the ISO on Johnson. He'll rise up. Pate trying to avoid the defense. Masalski with the block, but Pate gets it back. Smith, he'll launch the 3, nothing but net. Tyler Smith has proved time and time again. Austin's not in that zone anymore.
No.
Tyler Smith with a hand in his face.
This is a very important time for Ignite right now.
Cole driving through, tipped out of bounds on Watson, so it stays with Ignite, and he throws up his hands, but he threw it out of with his second unit on the floor. Smith calling for it. That is 3 too strong. Rebound goes to Rice.
Tyler Smith was in high school. I mean, and this young man is still out there competing and playing well.
Pick and roll. There's Smith on the inside, finishes with the offhand.
Yes, indeed.
So you want some guys that have some room to grow, but can be positive additions when you have your assignment players and your two-way players and some of the guys from the Spurs roster there. So it's an
rim. Now it's Buzelis running the break. Jenkins, extra pass in the corner. Tyler Smith, right on cue, knocking down an NBA 3.
He is a big-time make a bucket. You know, you've seen Durant do it. You've seen LeBron do it.
Spurs come out with the zone, and here goes Holland right back at him, and it's tipped in there by Tyler Smith.
Yeah. And the fill.
Tyler Smith sets the feet. That is automatic now for Tyler.
Type of defense is like learning to play against the zone or like learning to play against the packed-in defense. You make the adjustments. You see how people are playing you with the physicality. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's a steal by Gilder. Throws it up. Tyler Smith. That's not a problem.
Well, and early in the season, they had a lot of injuries, and guys were playing out of position. And there wasn't the continuity, and they're just starting to get that back a little.
Cole, pick and roll, and Tyler Smith to perfection finishes.
That's where Tyler Smith is getting better and better at.
Down by 1. Tyler Smith, the step out, and his 3 rolls off. Tyler Smith in and out. Almanza on the offensive glass, and the putback no good.
These guys are so unselfish that they look to try to set up their teammates so much.
Backdoor cut, Tyler Smith. Stockton Kings. They might have had a good time last night here in Vegas. Under 6 minutes to play here in this 4th quarter. Tyler Smith off the pick and roll. Gilder, the handoff. Tyler Smith can't finish in close.
With the organization where they know where they want the ball to get to.
Smith grabbed by Edwards, nothing. Tyler Smith from the corner. That's what NBA scouts love to see, that smooth stroke from...
Doing a little bit of everything. Nice baseline jumper, get a rebound.
Smith, he's waiting for it. They told him to get out. Left it short.
It's a good look. He just made one, and I think it's showing off. As we saw those clips earlier, taking the contact and finishing through that is a skill that takes a long time to master.
Tyler Smith. Look at Holland just rip it away and put it in. Wait.
See the Ignite locking on defense. Really say, I'm not going to let my man score, and I'm going to grab this rebound.
Smith, baseline. Oh, Najanishvili gets his own miss, and he's fouled on the putback. Tyler Smith rips down the net from three, and Ignite down. Coach Stokes coaching up Ignite right now, and another steal. Here comes Tyler Smith. Oh. The youngster popped up. Minot, 17 points, 7 of 15 from the floor. Better get up on him, Tyler Smith. Smith sets the screen. He's going to launch from deep. Oh! We're tied up at 116.
Foul. So I don't want to see me foul.
There's Sané. Tyler Smith swooping in, and his putback is good.
Mr. Consistent.
They're trying to establish the prospect inside. Here's Tyler Smith, the height advantage at 6'11", and puts it in.
And that's one thing you got to do is be aggressive as a big man. Yeah, he makes everything look easy. I know he's not on the Ignite, but it's just good to watch good basketball.
Okay, Tyler Smith rocking the rim.
Mr. Consistent. That's his name. Okay, I like that. So you know what you're getting night in and night out with her, and that's something that's, you know, you love being able to play with. Yeah, you love being able to play alongside somebody like that. So for me saying that, that's a big deal. Like, yeah. It really is. And I like the little, you know, the nod to the gambling reference there.
Tyler Smith with the slip and a quick timeout, Oklahoma City Blue. You're going to see assists. He might get that triple-double.
He might. 2 assists in 9 minutes. He might get it done.
Tyler Smith, that silky smooth jumper.
More than halfway through the first quarter. 5 to go on the shot clock for Jenkins. Gives it off to Smith for 3. Long rebound picked up by Dink Pates. But
key to the game here. And the remix already an impressive 5 of 11 from beyond the arc here in just the first quarter. Yeah, Big Country. Let them know it's not sweet inside your house.
Alex Reese.
And a lot more solid and have made their adjustments to be able to stay in this one and compete to this point in the game.
Tyler Smith against Alex Reese. Banks it home. And a chance for a 3-point play.
This is why this remix team is so improved offensively, especially shooting that 3-pointer.
Tyler Smith, that one spins out. Reese with the defense. Alex shooting fits. Admon Gilder facilitating. Dink Pate pull up mid-range. Smith offensive rebound off the window and in. One game on the weekend. Friday, February 2nd against South Bay. The Lakers. Tyler Smith triple is in.
Good shot there by Tyler Smith.
Outs. Would have been his 5th triple of the half. Jenkins, Tyler Smith, rhythm 3. Got another one.
Back to back like a Drake track. Projected to go as high as Ron Holland goes. Usually you go to a team or a franchise that's not so great. And early on in your career, you've got to take your lumps, you know, because you're young and they're both laughing on their way back up the floor. Romeo Weems saying, I'll take that 3-pointer any way that I can get it. And it was off of a Hagen's assist. But how about Smith on the other end?
That time short. Tyler Smith left alone for three. Off back iron, Hagans hitting the rebound. Knight, the 6-year vet, two-time NBA champion with the Heat for Ignite. Lucky three from Tyler Smith, rims out on that one from Hagans.
Elite passer is Ashton Hagans, averaging over 8 assists per game.
He's already got 4 assists here in this quarter. Smith leaves it short on the three. Passing the basketball. There's a guy that's going to be fun to watch soon. Holland inside this Tyler Smith. And Smith has stood up. He's playing with Ignite for this year. Sought out Scoot for advice as Smith hits the teardropper.
The Blazers right now, so that mentorship is able to continue. But you look at guys like Norris Cole out here, who is an NBA champion, able to play on the same team with Ron Holland and give him game and be passing college, especially if you know what it is that your end goal is to get drafted and play in the league.
Between John Jenkins and Norris Cole, who was still... Hagans denying the post entry to Smith. Now Cole fires it over to Smith. Corner three ball. Rattles out.
It's going in as soon as he elevates because the form is just so compact. It's perfect, and it's right on point as he knocked down another dribble pull up there.
Smith tried to go with the offhand and was denied. Catch and shoots. Long rebound picked up by Cole. 4-on-1 for Ignite. And it's Smith who rattles the rim.
And you can tell, man, Ignite has some really...
Good to see him out on the floor, healthy, without any limitations. Cole pumps it off to Tyler Smith, another two-handed jam. Cole finding Darlin. Weems from behind, blocks him. Weems coming out of nowhere.
Energy is contagious for this team, and all the guys love having him around because of it.
Yeah, he's a high-end defensive playmaker as Tyler Smith knocks down the trifecta. And
for the most part, they have really, and this is the thing, they've really gotten better with a lot of things.
Tyler Smith has been one of the prospects who has certainly shined with his play. Interior,
where they can get a lot of touches and get the ball moving.
There's Pargo trying to get everybody involved now. Tyler Smith for three. And a foul on the rebound.
You enjoy, and then you go from there. Like, you season to the best of your ability, and then once you eat, you'll be able to enjoy it. Jesus, Tyler, great dunk. Oh, my God.
Let me ask, what's your go-to?
Each other. Getting a chance to now figure it out. Smith with his back to the basket, turns space, shoots. That mid-range for Tyler Smith is on point.
When he gets post guy and be effective with it, but you can't do that in major college. It's hard to do it there or in the pros because you're going against 7 feet people, and so it's not transferable. Knight is really, they're consciously worried and concerned with the players getting stronger, physically being able to step up to the next level and be able to play right away.
Ty on a regular level. Jordan Ford, he's one of the two-way guys. I mean, these are guys who are going up and down, and we have 17, 18, 19-year-old guys trying to compete, and they're doing a great job.
Shot has not been good. He gets a steal now on the other end.
And trailing the play, Nolan never saw him.
Oh.
Smith well short with that one.
Well short.
Lots of dribbling by Pace. Now they get it inside. Kick out, corner three. Good for Smith. But you like Smith.
Here's the youngster Pate. Gives it up. Tyler Smith, his first action, and his shot rims out.
Those are the ones you have to live with.
Jenkins with the hard drive. He'll find Tyler Smith cutting inside, blocked by Cook. Smith gets it back and puts it in.
I love a big man that stays with it, you know? Get blocked, so what? That's still...
Holland, so fast in transition. Tyler Smith rocks the rim. And a timeout, Iowa Wolves.
And a wily veteran gets up underneath the big guy in the post and not lets him have free movement.
Tyler Smith left open. That's a mistake. Tyler Smith, the assassin from deep.
All over.
Tyler Smith has 22. You better watch out. Here comes Tyler Smith.
And Ignite did a great job early helping and clogging the gaps.
Tyler Smith with the offensive rebound, and he puts it in. Smith, 26 points, his third rebound.
Check the rim right now. You got to make Indiana shoot some jump shots and try to live off of that.
Smith was open from the free throw line, and Bell rejects it inside, and Smith is fouled. Smith lines up a three. Talk about a layup. That looks like a layup for Tyler. You know, this is a big moment for Matas Buzelis because he's going to go one-on-one against Jarris Walker, the 8th pick in this last NBA draft. So scouts are going to get a good evaluation of just how good Buzelis is. Another one of these young prospects on the floor for the first time. Here he goes into the post. His first shot is short, and Wong tracks down the board. Mills. Pick and roll. Pick and pop for Tyler Smith. That has NBA scouts drooling.
He can do that.
And there's Pate, his development. Earlier in the season, he would have taken that one-on-3. Now he decides to set up the offense. Smith, back-to-back threes. Another one. seconds to play. Darlin, full head of steam, trying to get all the way to the rim. Finds Tyler Smith, catch and shoot. Couldn't quite get the handle.
It wasn't a clean catch. If it to get a lead, to keep this lead at halftime.
Tyler Smith calling for it, going against Jordan Bell, one-on-one, protects the ball. His hook shot rattles in. A tough, strong move by Smith. He's got 8. NBA player, he can handle his own. Nice cut by Smith, and it's swatted by Walker. We approach 4 minutes to play here in the third. Tyler Smith, catch and shoot. Got another one. His third 3 of the night. He's got 11.
Zamanzi gets so anxious that it happens.
Tyler Smith.
See, he's got to get his footwork. He's got to get.
Another try by Buzelis. Here's Tyler Smith, and he nails the 3. A 6-point lead for Ignite. Ignite just need to take care of the Rock at this point.
Yeah.
Here's Buzelis, open in the corner. Tyler Smith.
I don't think he really needs to shoot it at that point.
Contest, they're only 4 for 10 from the free throw line in the contest, and that's tough as Jenkins. What a lob. Gets the slam dunk as Smith goes up and gets the lob. As Jenkins, he's a young man. You want to get the ball out of his hand, right? And that's a good play right there as he finds a cutting Smith. Smith couldn't get that one to go down, but you can see right now, Jenkins is looking to become a facilitator. Gets it under a minute to go here in the second quarter as York gets down low. He thought he had a mismatch, but that's a good deep shot. And you can see right there as Buzelis goes up, snatches the rebound. Ontario as Xavier Moon hits a big, much-needed 3. And Jenkins, he's a man. You want to get the ball out of his hand, and that's one of his rare misses as they get the putback on that play. Now you have 4 seconds to have someone and say, hey, I've been in your shoes. I made it to the association, and I can show you how to get there. And that's going to be a blocking foul on the play. That, to me, is the versus 34 for the NBA G League Ignite. You got 11 seconds on the shot clock. You got to like the solid defense the Clippers are playing. And that's what you want to do. You give up 1 shot, you get back on defense. You see 4, just over 2 minutes to go here. Nice pass right there with the slam dunk as Smith goes up. That was set up by a great play to that young man. And now the Clippers, you want to make sure you play great, solid defense. Nice play. See them react on the defensive end, but that's just a good putback as Smith didn't give up on the shot. And when you're the shooter, multiple players touching the ball. That's good. As Cole has it, and now what's Cole going to do? Now you got plenty of time on the shot clock. That's a deep shot right there. But if you can shoot like that, you can go ahead and shoot him as well, right? But the Clippers got to go in. They hit a stretch of threes, hit 3 threes in a row, kind of to get that lead going. And that's great defense. But that's one thing. If there's anything the Clippers have got to clean up tonight, it's that quick scores. You've got to like that. And now Jenkins, you can see that chase him off the shot, want to get the ball out of his hand, and that's a good play. Moussa Diabate able to get the rebound. So
Smith, the left-hander, fires short. Rebound right into the hands of Frazier. He'll put it back up and in.
22 goes. I don't know what happens to Dayline. I don't know how you do Dayline without Keith Morrison.
Jerome misses on the three, and Tyler Smith easy on the other end.
I mean, you look, that can't happen right there. Should be able to have his way with that.
York out to Smith for three. Back iron. Rebound. Sine missed on the state of Texas, and he won it. So he's 1-0 all-time in dunk contest.
1-0 all-time in dunk contest because he told us after the last game, he said that was his first game winner as Tyler Smith on a baseline cut gets it to go right there. He said that was
in the last couple of games. It was 1 rebound, 1 assist short in the last game.
Yeah, he's a walking triple-double threat right there. Tyler Smith, top of the key. It's that possession was just out of whack from the beginning.
Jenkins,
nice pass. Oh, Smith right to the rim. Tyler Smith, I might buy me a.
The Ignite still without a field goal in this third quarter. They've got 5 turnovers. Smith tries to get him their first field goal, and he does from long range.
Good shot from Tyler Smith. Now got 20. He's 70% from the field, and he's 3 of 5 from 3.
His third game with at least 20 points. Answering back again is Smith. Well, you can see.
Got destroyed.
Smith, another 3. No.
That's a good contest right there.
Out of bounds. Hustle again by 7. Got a 5-second differential here. Shot clock to game clock. And nice fadeaway. 13 seconds to go.
What's the biggest difference you're noticing from last night, high-scoring game, to tonight?
Transition. The Ignite team has not had a lot of transition baskets tonight, where last night they got a lot of.
Now they're going to go through Tyler Smith. Dipping inside his strong left hand, it goes.
And the Mad Ants have made a point.
Talk about a smooth-looking jumper. Now, foot was on the line, so just a 2 for Tyler. Smith with the help comes away with the block.
Smith is a big-time weak side defender.
He's feeling hot. Smith, a 2, and he's starting to get hot. Tyler Smith now has 8 points. Step up and prove people what I can do.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get everyone to know my name, and playing against the best player, lottery pick. It was for sure.
When you get nights off like tonight, what do you notice differently as Tyler Smith cleans it up underneath? Sitting here on the sideline, getting a different perspective. What do you
think defensively, keeping the Mad Ants out of transition?
There's Tyler Smith getting to the spot. He was determined to get to the left side of that rim.
And you can see.
But they've been able to keep it within distance. There's Tyler Smith, quickly turns. A 12-point lead in 26 minutes. Pate throws it up, and Tyler Smith rocks the rim.
Great pass that time. He threw the ball. Look for Smith.
Here's Smith calling for it. 2 seconds, rising up. Bang, bang! Tyler Smith.
About Theo, man, his ability to find guys on their spot. Him and Jackson used to do that all the time.
Phenomenal feed
down to Jeremy Pargo, but out of 10 here. You might see on the graphic below that it does say 24, and it's stuck at 24. They also have it stuck at 24 on the shot clock above both rims.
Final minute of the first half. Stick around at halftime. We'll hear from the American Heart Association and our very own reporter, Brittany Wynn. We'll have an interview, some of that again against Rip City coming up in a couple weeks. G League Ignite will go back home after this one. There's a foul called down low. Walker, who really jumped out early and had a phenomenal first half. It's been quiet since then, but he's played some good defense.
You just have the feeling that it's going to go in.
Yeah, you expect it at that point that it will hit the bottom of the net. That was a phenomenal feed down low. Great job for Tyler Smith to see that one all the way in.
A night tonight, and he has.
Finished scoreless despite playing in 37 minutes on Saturday. One of the rare occasions where Benson is blanked. Brandon Williams knocks down the triple. He becomes the third Legend starter to hit 20 points on the night. Prosper, Williams chasing. That's currently in the 6th spot in the West. Inside the playoff cut line is the South Bay Lakers. And of course, the Lakers come to town on Saturday.
His ankles retaped.
25 points now for Brandon Williams. This one does not bank in. Tyler Smith loses it on the baseline.
Yep, outside. He has Gilder on skates.
York reaching, fighting for the loose rebound, and there's Prosper.
And that's Brandon Williams fighting for a
Legends taking the first meeting. Then the Ignite even the series with a 99-82 win back on March 12th.
There it is.
There's the triple-double for Brandon Williams.
Well, now you know you got to adjust, right?
That's it. They're going to let him play.
Tyler Smith into the game. It's right off the bench. A bucket getter.
Penetration against this lineup for Ignite.
And a three falls for Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith catch and shoot. And that's Sané on the offensive glass.
With the smaller lineup, John, they really done a good job on the glass.
Off the timeout, Tyler Smith catch and shoot. Smith sheds the defender. And they say he lost it going up. Magic. Darling inside to the big man, Tyler Smith. That 6'11" can play inside, outside, but misses in the paint. Just 9 fouls have been called in this game against either team. And it's been a very physical game.
Well, it has. It's been an aggressive game.
Tyler Smith in close.
Jason Hart has made some.
Sané missing, getting his own miss, falling down, and it's Tyler Smith.
John, Ignite is becoming the physical order.
Tyler Smith. He's in double figures.
And they get a feel for the game.
Tyler Smith is always in rhythm. That man is making himself some. Tyler Smith.
In college.
Former 8th overall pick in this last NBA draft out of Houston. Cole to the rack. And it's Walker tipping it out of bounds.
Leading the way for all scorers, which I'm sure Dallas Maverick fans tuning in tonight would be very happy with. Henson.
Donated. Visit SantaCruzBasketball.com to learn more. Tyler Smith on the face-up. No. Cherry Darlin on the follow. Yes.
Able to get the pull the gravity.
Does that actually work?
Oh, absolutely. If it goes in, yes, it does.
Smith missing.
Duh.
Sorry I even asked. Pargo. Oh, faking the pass.
Spencer, his head turned a little bit.
Not that Tyler Smith missed the three, but that was pretty cool from Pargo. Or gets a Summer League invite with Golden State and goes to training camp next year with them.
All right. Oh, block? Yes, no.
No. Still at 344. Pargo with the rock. Gets out to Smith for three. Tyler Smith knocks it down.
And he snaps the streak. He was over.
Spin move. Good ball movement. Out to Tyler Smith for three.
For three. Foot not on the line.
Foot not on the line. Much closer here. Darling got a little bit out of control, and Tyler Smith hits the three. It's a 9-0 run out of that Jason Hart timeout. It's a 12.
Seven on the shot clock. Smith a three, rims out. Gardner couldn't corral the rebound. Now York will try the. Johnson inside for Smith, and the hammer from Tyler Smith.
Smith was jawing back and forth there with Keon Johnson.
Smith off back iron, gets the rebound. Smith, he'll try a three. Tyler Smith, no good. Keon Johnson has the board.
How about the bully ball there from Keon Johnson, pinballing his way to the rim and a huge flush.
Tyler Smith inside. We've seen a couple of big moves. Tyler Edwards just before the buzzer. Smith will get one off, well short, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Inside, contact with the rim, and that'll be offensive basket interference on Tyler.
Offensive philosophy.
Smith, open three, is short. Now Chandler up. Yeah, back in Cleveland, third game of the regular season, so don't think they're going to get there, but still quite the offensive output for Long Island tonight, as that was finished by Smith at the. Smith will drive it. Tyler Smith. Boy, he's had a good second half as well. And you can see why he is very attractive.
We talked about the energy at practice. I was at practice yesterday afternoon, and he was going nonstop. Hard to believe the guy's been here a week. Seems to have a good rapport with everybody getting.
Zealous turning in the lane. Follow from Smith won't go. Gardner another rebound. Earlier, certainly
really well defensively for the Atlanta Hawks recently. In their last game on Saturday, playing really, really well. Miss on the three there for Tyler Smith. For sure. Yeah, coming off that 12 assist performance against the Cleveland Charge on Friday. Oh. Tyler Smith finishing inside. Their own G League affiliate. 30 NBA teams have 30 affiliates. Tell us about that accomplishment.
That's been, you know, a long-standing, you know, goal.
Right.
I think you know, a number of, you know, folks, you know.
Pass there for Tyler Smith, but he does there for Buzelo's drop off. No. Oh, scramble! Man. A scramble!
Oh, Skyhawks can't hold on to the ball right now.
There's Tyler Smith by Gilliard.
Not able to get that shot off, but Tyler Smith can from 17 feet. That's good. Again, the lead back down to one.
And how about that play from Florida Knight?
Gilliard stepping in to prevent Buzelis from attacking the basket. Tyler Smith from the corner is long. The smallest man on the court, Evan Gilliard, winds up with the rebound. York finding the cutter inside. That's Tyler Smith, the right-hand hook. That time they got some nice action on the weak side, get an easy bucket for Smith.
2.5 steals per game. His defensive presence, length, scoring, big loss for the Ignite.
Tyler Smith gets the ball poked away. Numbers for the Windy City Bulls. Harris spots
2-3 balls, has done good on the defensive end, provided great minutes off the bench.
Tyler Smith missing on the putback attempt. Gonzaga, he played for the Windy City Bulls last year, averaged 10.5 points per game. Very talented veteran guard. The long shot by Smith is off. And I think right now they're just looking for someone to stabilize their.
Oops, flowing in the right direction.
Give the parents a break.
It's all about the parents getting a break.
Yeah.
Right? With the shot clock dwindling. And last night they were out rebounded 46-35.
Man, what a slap. Yeah, the fun zone has been on the court.
Now the Southern Star Fun Zone on the opposite end of the floor, and then you've got the Legends Bench Fun Zone. Opportunity.
No. Did you think TJ was going to do the back?
He was going to do it off the backboard to Jelly Walker, who was trailing.
How sick would that have been?
It's been that type of night. So could this be for G League Ignite and looking at their ball club, knowing, hey, you're down by 23 to a team that's only got 8 players.
You've already talked about the uniqueness of this.
At it outside of the 2 minutes of regulation. So the final 2 minutes of regulation, it goes back to the normal basketball rules. That's a 2-pointer no matter what the rules are. Tyler Smith.
Definitely want to secure that playoff spot. And the games that they have coming, none easy by a long shot, but winnable.
Legends currently a half game out of a playoff spot. A win tonight would put them in playoff position, at least for the night. Taken away by the Ignite. There's Smith at the hoop, and he finishes on the lay-in.
Thought they got London Johnson with the travel, didn't call it.
Leonard Jr., Greg Brown III, and Tony Bradley Jr. 3 due to call-ups. Justin Jackson, Omax Prosper, and Brandon Williams. Yet the Legends still lead by 10. Has 5 assists. Smith with the tip-in. Just perfectly timed there from the youngster, 19 years old. Jason Hart. Now they can bring it back within single digits here in the fourth quarter. Cole off the baseline. Back to Smith. Lets that one go from 19 feet, and he knocks it down.
There you go. Back down.
That's an unfortunate turnover for Texas. Keeps the Ignite really within striking distance. Smith missed it. Alatiche with the board.
Like I said, this is a game that had a...
He told us earlier in the day, how many points are you putting up? He said 40. He's got 41 on a Tuesday night. The assist was also a triple-double for Theo Pinson. 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Jelly Walker
absolutely looks unstoppable because, you know, with the ball in his hands, man, it's like he has that thing on a yo-yo, the way that he commands it and gets to the paint.
That's the Houston product.
Top block by the rim. He had to do something to make up for that.
Yeah, he tried. Certainly tried. Modest Buzelis out of Chicago, Illinois, also just 19. Don't let it get rolling. London Johnson with the feed. There's Tyler Smith. 3 straight possessions where Tyler Smith has scored in 3 different. 14-point advantage for Texas, their largest here in this first quarter. They've been dominant as Tyler Smith misses everything. Out of the baseline it goes, and a couple substitutes. 10 on the shot clock. Turnaround, that one in and out for Tyler Smith.
On the break is John Knight III. Then it goes to Mayers in the game for the first time. Misses the 3. And the rebound there to Tyler Smith. So Matthew Mayer out of Ellington, 68% free throw shooter, first time at the line tonight. Misses. The Vipers continue to struggle from the charity stripe. And here come the Vipers with it. Ignite hustles back on defense as Williams drives through. Couldn't get that one to drop. Just 20 years old. And here comes Williams again. High off the glass, couldn't get it. Kevin Burleson thinks there was a goaltend there. 3-point Johnson. Johnson will run the break here, leads the team in assist. Hands it off to Jenkins, who misses from up top. Offensive rebound, though. Now Jenkins with it, will lob it among high school players by ESPN.
All right, of course, Nate Williams, you mentioned, only has played one game here before. Talking to the Rockets head coach, he said one of the reasons Williams has not been here a lot, he's more of a veteran.
This by Pargo. Vipers come down with it. Vipers by 10 as LeCue. Going to take it coast to coast, misses. Mitchell misses on the putback attempt. Rebound to Smith. Smith 6'11", 220. LeCue going to bring it up here for the Vipers. Fires it to Culver. Another three-point try. This one a miss. The rebound to Smith. Down comes Ignite. Holland! Oh, wow! He's in a bit of a tussle with Darlon. Shot from outside is no good, and the Ignite have it. Ignite doing a better job on the board.
That much contact.
What do they say, Coach? Ball doesn't lie. But Tyler Smith does pick up his fourth personal. Under a minute to play here in this third. There he is getting downhill. A lot of contact again. Holland playing through it, tipping it. Smith missing. And it's Bernard settling it down for Mexico City. Martinez with a hand in his face. And there's the stop. Ignite now with a bucket. Can get the lead back to single digits.
That the NBA going in there has really done a very special job with it.
And it shows you the appetite for basketball all over the world.
Without question. The Big 12 is mandating.
When NBA scouts talk to us and ask us questions about these young Ignite prospects, I always want to highlight Holland and his defensive effort. Smith inside has that punched away by Martin.
See, but that's where Smith has to get. Word culture, well, that's really what you do is help create the culture, you know, and that's what these kids all talk about in such a positive light. That's the thing that attracts them to Ignite is the culture.
The information that they need to make accurate decisions and rational and valid decisions, and so that way when they do take our players, that they are informed and they're well set up.
He will shoot one free throw, good for 2. And he missed it. All right, London Johnson.
Tough offense.
Keels gets downhill, left it short. It's Smith with the rebound. Eastern in traffic. He'll find Keels. And Smith with a rebound. Back-to-back stops for Ignite. Can they cut the lead to single? And with a 15-point lead, Iowa content with just starting to run some clock. Cook missing out the rim. And Smith his 7th rebound. Masalski missing at the rim, gets his own miss. Tyler Smith is there, and he's got the board. Here's Johnson pushing the pace. Masalski's free throw missing and ripped down by Tyler Smith. So
Jenkins found him with a dime.
And then Buzelis affecting that shot. Tyler Smith with the board. Ignite putting it together both ends.
This is a very important time for Ignite right now.
Cole driving through. Tipped out of bounds on Watson, so it stays with Ignite, and he throws up his hand. McCoy coming the other way, goes behind the back. He's got Duke running the floor, finds him inside, goes reverse, but blows the bunny. Holland tries. Jenkins is on the floor with 4 prospects. Shot clock winding down for the Spurs, tipped away by Holland, those active hands, but McCoy gets it back. And he's able to finish. Victor Wembanyama actually played his first game in America right on this floor. I called it against Ignite. From that game to draft night to what he's done for the Spurs, what has he meant for the organization?
And that's what we try and live by. Tim, Tony, and Manu aren't walking through that door anymore, but hopefully Victor, Devin, Keldon, and that crew of guys, Jeremy and Blake, and they can all come up and see those.
And that would be like being in a hole and LeBron James is winding up from half court and attacking you. What do you do?
You know what I think could be a good goalie? Ron Holland. He's got that mentality.
Take a bucket. You know, you've seen Durant do it. You've seen LeBron do it.
Spurs come out with a zone, and here goes Holland right back at him, and it's tipped in there by Tyler Smith.
Yeah. And the
players, part of the development is understanding what it takes to be a pro. And early on for these guys in this first part of the season, their conditioning was a factor. Now we're in the second half of the season. You can see they can take the bumps.
They said like the physicality where guys are just kind of grabbing them and not letting them get to their cuts. And they have to learn to just kind of play with that.
Tyler
Johnson and his skill level, because he really handles the ball real well in traffic.
And to your point, Coach, on the defensive end, that's where Ignite getting it done, getting a stop. Only
NBA team this second and be defensively and athletically able to perform. I mean, that's what's going to get him on the court. And his offense, I think, will develop as he gets older. But
and physically, they did not allow him to get where he needed to get to set up the screen.
Ramsey had that one taken away by London Johnson. Here he goes on the breakout for Ignite. Open, John Jenkins counting.
You hear Josh Hart exhort his troops. Ooh, behind the back. Ooh, too much spin for Champagny. Looking for a foul call. Still asking. He ain't getting it. Jenkins will play. Swipe it. Here comes Holland again. Tyler Smith, and they'll call the foul. With 2:41 to go, he will continue. Caleb Daniels, quick trigger off the catch and shoot. The roll, almost friendly. We'll just call that a casual. Pargo trying to go 2 for 2 from downtown. The rebound swiped by Smith. Ignite still with spin. Bryson Warren, catch and shoot. Bouye, the rebound. 5 seconds. And the Ignite will commit over to the G League Ignite's facility to see them live. Late in the shot clock. Skyforce leading by 25. Giving it up to Camper. Manny will drive. He's got room. Makes some room. Fighting for the rebound. And Tyler Smith will bring it out. So that is the 23rd turnover. Tyler Smith, the O board. And then the D board for Malik Williams. In the quarter, but the G League Ignite, they have been keeping up. And the Skyforce have turned it over a bit as well. Ooh, Holland trying to fly in. Well, that was Tyler. And the miss, the putback. Tyler Smith trying to keep it alive. Tyler Smith had position, and Malik.
First quarter here at Bert Ogden Arena. LeCue drives inside. Short shot won't go. Rebound to Tyler Smith, who extended his 6'11" frame. And here's Smith on the up.
Buzelis has done a really good job of defending without fouling in the last few games.
He really, till he saw where his opening was.
Pereira slips through the hole, and it's Buzelis again affecting that shot. Under 3 minutes. Johnson, good job moving his feet. Thompson tried to push off. London Johnson getting in that defensive stance.
And that time he didn't come down. He made him shoot over his hands. And I just...
Here in this fourth quarter, down by 20. Jelly Walker trying to put it into even that thought process. This one goes in and out of the rim.
And every time, like I said, when that ball comes off, his ankles re-tape.
25 points now for Brandon Williams. This one does not bank in. Tyler Smith loses it on the baseline.
Yep, outside. He has Gilder on skates.
York reaching, fighting for the loose rebound, and there's Prosper.
And that's Brandon Williams fighting for a rebound.
Offensive, the board, Sané, the 3-ball, and it rattles in. Ignite retake the lead by 1.
They're really trying to not let Ignite get into their offense.
Sané missing, getting his own miss, falling down, and it's Tyler Smith.
John, Ignite is becoming the physical in college.
Former 8th overall pick in this last NBA draft out of Houston. Cole to the rack. And it's Walker tipping it out of bounds.
For sure, for sure.
When you get nights off like tonight, what do you notice differently as Tyler Smith cleans it up underneath? Sitting here on the sideline, getting a different perspective. What do you...
Again, Ignite did a great job early helping and clogging the gaps.
Tyler Smith with the offensive rebound, and he puts it in. Smith, 26 points. 3 seconds, step back 3, Jairus Walker. And Tyler Smith fought for that board, his 4th. Outlet to Sané. Inside they go with Jordan Bell. Outside kick out, Menges, and Tyler Smith at 6'11". He has so many skills.
One he's gotten here, and that's what I'm saying. He already brings ready skills to the league, and he rebounds the ball like that. His outlet.
Ball kicked out to Wong. 5 on the shot clock. Now Sword from the corner. That one in and out. Sword from the corner. And here comes Gabe York. You better pick him up as soon as he crosses half court.
A character win, John, a character win.
Tyler Smith will hold on to it. 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the horn.
Scored in a contest for your Clippers. Brooks and Moon both have 5. Good shot right there. It's just Primo gets it up, just couldn't get that to go down. And Lusa Diabate goes up, gets the contact, couldn't get the points, and got to Jenkins. Great shot right there. Couldn't get that one to go down. Great rundown. Not able to get it back to a teammate. But the Clippers up by 2 as Jenkins Ontario as Xavier Moon hits a big, much-needed 3. And Jenkins, he's a man. You want to get the ball out of his hand, and that's one of his rare misses as they get the putback on that play. Now you have 4 seconds. And now the Clippers, you want to make sure you play great, solid defense. Nice play. See them react on the defensive end, but that's just a good putback as Smith didn't give up on the shot. And when you're the shooter, tip down as Harkless gets it now. Euro step, gets it back to Hauser. He hit a 3 a moment ago. Couldn't get that one to go down, but that's a shot you want to see as he walked right into that 3. But the Clippers got it going. They hit a stretch of 3s, hit 3 threes in a row, kind of to get that lead going. And that's great defense. But that's one thing. If there's anything the Clippers have got to clean up tonight, it's that.
I want to look at that jump shot a little bit closer. He's at 17 years old. Jarreau. No, off the heel of the rim, and it's rebounded by Tyler Smith. He's out of Houston, Texas. He's 19 years old. 3rd rebound. Jarreau every game now is basically a triple-double watch. He had 1. He just missed a couple in the last couple of games. It was 1 rebound, 1 assist short in the last. The newest hustle player, Casey Nadefo. Well, now he would be the 3rd who has played and not got the steal yet. He is a New York native, played at St. Peter's and then Seton Hall. Williams had only 3 shots in this game. As Reed's free throw rolls off the iron, no good. Arms against Almanza. Crosses him up, kicks it out. Nolan for 3, no.
Jenkins with the hard drive. He'll find Tyler Smith cutting inside, blocked by Cook. Smith gets it back and puts it in.
I love a big man that stays with it, you know? Get blocked, so what?
Minot trying to answer, and Smith rips it down.
Doing a little bit of everything. Nice baseline jumper.
Martin, he's got the ISO on Jenkins. And there's Tyler Smith batting it off the backboard to himself.
I love the effort.
Third.
Defense really say, I'm not going to let my man score, and I'm going to grab this rebound.
Smith, baseline. Oh, Najanishvili gets his own miss, and he's fouled on the putback.
That's one way to...
Minot. And Tyler Smith with the big board.
And it's not just one person. Obviously, you have Holland started off with his energy, but like I said, I never foul. So I don't want to see me foul.
There's Sané. Tyler Smith swooping in, and his putback is good.
Mr. Consistent.
Extra pass, Flagler. And Ignite doing a good job limiting OKC to 1 shot. To run the show and through the hands of Smith. Here's the breakout, 2-on-1. Maldonado can't finish. Knight hustled back by Dink Pate.
Yeah, that's a great hustle, and that's one thing they got to do. If you turn it over, you
playing extended minutes and had some things to clean up, but I think that's the biggest part right now. And I know we're looking at, yeah, I mean, you don't have to worry about us being in gym. I don't know if you guys follow us on social media, but
a lot of these guys out here.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think after growing up a little bit, I kind of figured out, I kept naturally gravitating back towards art and design, and I was really able to apply like the drive that I had. Fan of the neon colors growing up, looking at soccer jerseys, for example. And then one thing too that we've been able to learn from the Trailblazers is that, you know, we had mentioned how we like to look at other teams for inspiration. Often we look outside of sports.
Pickpockets Reese. Admon Gilder facilitating. Dink Pate pull up mid-range. Smith offensive rebound off the window and in. Those are those relationships you can't get in college. Antoine Davis from the corner. And rebound by Smith.
We're starting a brewery resort campus at our home base. We've got 8 cabins that you can rent overnight. And so that was really fun. We opened that in the summertime. And it's a 5-minute walk to the pub, and so it's a cool experience out there.
As he elevates, because the form is just so compact, it's perfect, and it's right on point as he knocked down another dribble pull up there.
Smith tried to go with the offhand and was denied. Cole finding Darlin. Weems from behind blocks him. Weems coming out of nowhere.
Turnovers have been an issue for the young guards for Ignite. Darlin, the no-looker, and back-to-back turnovers for Cherry Darlin.
Coming out of there. Coming to Ignite. Talk about the decision to do that and why.
I think me decommitting from Texas, I stepped away from basketball and took my circle with me. And
Under 6 minutes to play here in this 4th quarter.
It's not exactly the Indy 500 or the Daytona 500, but certainly a race worth watching. You get a little bit of everything inside Comerica Center.
You guys disagree. Santos on the spin. Good ball moving to Pat Spencer for 3. Everything but the finish there for the Sea-Dubs. Jeremy Pargo, former...
Remember, challenged Williams at the rim in the first quarter, and he fouled Donovan, and Donovan wins that one too. He's 2 for 2.
Wow, what a play by Donovan. Former Drew Schiller nemesis in the 1 year of Gonzaga and USF.
That is
each other.
correct. We played against each other.
And you guarded him, right?
Oh, a lot, yeah. Played against each other twice or smooth crossover on him. And then Brima's impact helped cause the miss.
That's about 3 shot alterations in this one. 2 steals, 6 points, 9 rebounds, and that 1 block. And at 3rd and 4th, host a first-round game. Monte Green cutting but missing. 1st and 2nd get a first-round bye and host a game in the 2nd round. To the corner, Yuri, nice shot, fake. Jackson Rowe lets the defender fly by. Rattles one out. This could be a single-digit deficit entering the 4th quarter.
Frazier will drive it. Michael Frazier can't finish. Smith on the offensive glass. Had it blocked and a foul. And Tyler Smith will go to the... Edwards. Kick out. Wide open 3 for Jalen Martin is no good. Good look there for Martin. Zealous turning in the lane. Follow from Smith won't go. Gardner another rebound. Pierre Louis certainly.
You gotta love Silva's intensity of the defensive end. There's a miss from Jordan Bowden. Pate drops it off. Comes AJ
Got numbers. 4 on 2.
Richie looking around, decides it's time for him to shoot. Rattles in and out.
He is frustrated right now. That shot will just not drop for him. He's had like 2 or 3 of those that just...
Players are continuing to grow. You know, it's not just the players that were overlooked in the draft. That, you know, young players are, you know, young NBA players, and you know, you see AJ Griffin out here, right, are continuing to use. If we had that type of integration at that time, for sure. But you know, things take time to grow and evolve, and I think, you know, through the investment that NBA teams have made and the need and players getting.
York going against the smaller Gilliard. Shot off the front iron, no good, but again, another offensive rebound for the Ignite. Pate will line up a 3-ball. Move, it didn't work, but ball winds up to Sanogo, gets 1 block. Jackson 2 on the shot clock, had to fire it up way long, and here come the Ignite. Sit down in the corner. On the attack, full speed, this time with the right hand flip, a little bit over light. Rebound goes to Tyler Smith.
He's starting to get on the glass a little bit. Windy City is 6th in the G League in offensive rebounds. Almost saw another one there. So if you're the Ignite, you definitely have to do a good job of finishing possessions. Now knocked down 2 3-balls, has done good on the defensive end, provided great minutes off the bench.
Tyler Smith missing on the putback attempt. Rebound attempt is no good as well. Here comes Jacob Young. End-to-end action. Young able to get by the defender, but he misses. And the Ignite are going to slow it down. Our old friend Jeremy Park.
Guards of the Windy City Bulls.
York kicking it back out to the corner. Jump shot long by Admont Gilder. Pargo, the step back 3. Here, not a lot of flow to the game.
Yeah, this looks like a glorified pickup game right now.
Gilliard will try a 3, and that's off. Sloppy pass goes right to Coupetti, gets the steal. And
Vincent with the no-looker to the hole. Now Alatiche in the middle of the paint. Can't finish the slam.
That would have brought this place down if Alatiche
are finding that much more efficiently here in the 2nd half than the Legends are.
I would say they have the younger legs.
That's a good point as well.
That's for sure. But no excuses will be.
But you only get 1 shot at it outside of the 2 minutes of regulation. So the final 2 minutes of regulation, it goes back to the normal basketball rules. That's a 2-pointer no matter.
Or 2 during his time with UAB at the collegiate level. Rogers tries the 3. Great effort from the Ignite to keep it in bounds, but it's
Smith with the tip in. Just perfectly timed there from the youngster, 19 years old. Has handled it, and there's York again.
That's great help side defense, though, by the Legends.
Air ball, but it was kept in bounds by the Ignite. Roma Reserve. Back-to-back sweep of the G League Ignite and a spot inside the playoff picture for the first time in a couple weeks. As the Legends currently in the 7th spot, top 6 night. And the assist off of that, Kelly almost had 44 on a Wednesday night, by the way. But the assist was also a triple-double in a level playing surface without this shot clock working. Williams doesn't need a shot clock. Pulls the trigger from deep. That's off the mark, and Tyler Smith is there for the board.
And when those shots start, the green light to do what he wants to do. So
here he is again. He's so shifty with the basketball in his hands. Just glides to an open spot.
It's a part of that, the veteran piece for the Ignite.
This one over the top of Omax. Mistimed by the Dallas Maverick. London John making his Legends debut. New look from the Texas Legends on this trip down the floor.
Yeah, that's what you have to do if you're Coach Sears with all the injuries. Out of
post presence offensively from this Legends team without Greg Brown in the fold. Tyler Hall stepped up in that regard. He's usually a sharpshooter from deep. He's hit 30+ this year. Hit City coming up in a couple weeks. G League Ignite will go back home after this one. There's a foul called down low. Going to the line is Tyler Smith.
The Potter catch and shoot three, can't get the bounce. They're still up by 28 tonight. Nice give and go. Sané smashes it down. And Sané tonight.
Still no Gabe York in for the Ignite. I don't see him on the bench.
Smith inside, sets up Darvin for a three. 8th made three of the night.
Theo Pinson.
And Theo felt that the whole way. After the rebound, he knew he was going to shoot that. He wasn't looking for an outlet pass.
Same thing with Gabe York on the opposite end. He's now at the double figures. First.
Yeah, that's a difficult call, but it is going to go the way of the Ignited. Man, they have battled.
And Tyler Smith fought for that board, his 4th. Outlet to Sané. And Sané continues to add to his career high. He now has 23.
He's played real. And has not played badly. It's not like they're behind because they play bad.
York using the screen, nothing but nylon. Gabe York is 3 for 4 from.
You play full court defense because you want to force them to go deep into their shot clock. And look, you can see the Clippers tightening up on defense, but that's a great play right there as Jenkins gets right to the cup, and you can see no one in the. It's just a great presence. Oh my goodness, that's great defense right there on the play. A lot of contact, no call on the play as Jenkins hits a deep three. I tell you, that was a.
Bring it in as the Hustle have regained the lead at 35-34. Jenkins from the corner puts the Ignite back on top. Another long 2. See if the Hustle. Jenkins from the corner, hit it. Man can shoot it. Always has.
Now as he puts it in, Miller, he's got 11. Buzelis. Oh, he nails the 3 plus the foul.
Wow. A 17-year-old coming in, taking charge.
Here's the steal for Ignite. Frazier. Oh, you better watch out because Ignite. Oh. Jenkins off the inbound. 5 seconds on the shot clock for Ignite. Here's Sané. Pump fake. Gets all the way to the rim and throws it down. Babacar Sané plus the foul.
I love it. Like, we're sitting here talking about Mr. Consistency. She is Mrs. Consistency. Like, every night.
You're not married.
Yeah, so for everybody watching, welcome also to her 6-man.
Talk about efficiency. That is impressive.
That's nice.
Okay, so whose idea? Who set up Cabo?
This one right here.
Was it you?
I did.
And she did a fantastic job. It was.
Spins out.
And it's interesting because Reese can kind of get you sneakily as another strong finish on the other end for
Remix shooting 49%. for the game. Gilder, uncontested, lays it in.
Nice find on the back cut from Smith.
Smith running a two-man game with Jenkins. Foul from three. Count the bucket. John Jenkins, the flame.
Difference of the ball game, their ability to get out and fast break points.
Jenkins, his fifth three, and he's sensing that they role should be at all times, whether he should be a scorer, a facilitator, a mentor, and tonight he knows they need him to be a scorer. London Johnson hanging and finishing.
And that's what they want from life.
They've got 44. Ignite have done a better job defensively. Now Smith finds Buzella's baseline and puts it in. Buzella's up to 19 points.
But what I like is the way Buzella.
And obviously, you know, CD, we hope he's doing well. He's out for a few weeks with an ankle sprain, but really it was his versatility and his ability to be an adult in the room with a bunch of young guys around.
Is something that I'm sure scouts and NBA teams want to see on their squad next year.
There's Norris Cole from deep, and he knocks down the three.
There we go.
I thought when...
level against levels mainly high school and middle school, junior high, as the Ignite hit from the outside to make it one.
Last 3 minutes of the third quarter. Vipers were down 17 or 16 in this quarter at one point. Pargo, the three-pointer, puts his team back in front. There's a bunch of guys now, Kevin, out here tonight now playing on the professional level. 1 point lead for the Vipers, under 4 to play in the first. From the three-point corner, that's Holland there. It's his. Pargo with 5 to shoot. Off to Sene. From the corner is good.
Pretty shot.
He's the headliner of the draft-eligible prospects this year. How do you rate this Ignite group compared to the previous iterations?
I don't think it's as much star power when you look back at the
Carsone's feet.
Ah, he does have those on.
He's got them on. Norris Cole. He finishes over Pete Nance.
A little jelly on that one for Norris Cole, too. A little extra to showcase.
He's helped Cleveland claw back into this game. It is just a 1 point lead with just over 3 minutes to play in this first half. John Jenkins, he's not even hitting the rim on his threes.
He's an elite level shooter.
Looking for Condon inside, took it away. Babacar Sane, Sane having himself a quarter.
Hopefully a lead after this first quarter, that is bode well for G League Ignite this season.
So basically you're saying this is the most critical minute of the game.
Oh, absolutely, especially with Babacar Sane making plays like that.
Top 5 three-point shooter in the G League comes off the bench, makes his first shot, and it's already a 17-8 margin for Santa Cruz. Holland able to answer. Nice mid-range for Ron Holland. He's been really good, Perry, on those sorts of shots.
Come on.
That leads to some good D. Tyler Smith in the passing lane. Holland up ahead, floats it up and puts it in. Ignite within 10, nearing the 3 night. After giving up 10 first-half offensive rebounds, only 2 in the second half. And Buzella's makes it pay off on the other end. Nice give and go.
That's a good play right there.
And Ignite have done a great job, now down by 2. Gilder, catch and shoot, and there's the 3, and Ignite with their first lead of the ball game.
And Gilder
tipped away, Smith, nobody out ahead, it's showtime! Ron Holland, let him know!
Way in transition again, just getting all the way to the rim.
19 points for Ford. Jenkins knocks down the triple, a much needed basket for G League.
Jump hook there from Smith. Won't go. Everybody watching the ball. Smith attacks the offensive board and picks up the assist.
Conversation was with Coach Johnson and that Salt Lake Lakers last time out.
Weatherspoon executed that play like perfect.
Pargo gets a triple to Nicholas. Take away the personal foul from Holland. As he steps into another three, Ron Holland having himself a half. He's got 7.
High school, by and large, in that age at least, he's the head of player development. So his job is definitely full.
Jenkins with the triple.
I do like is that there's no bad body language. Like, these guys have really good body language. They're staying together. They're fighting, you know, and they're continuing to go next play. Even if they make a mistake, it's next play mentality. And to me, that's huge.
Lead changes. Jackson Davis going to check in next dead ball. He's at 22 minutes right now. Back out to Gilder for 3. Big bucket. Come on, Gilder. Quinones can't get it back. Here comes Gilder.
Yep.
Smith, heady
Great
play
execution by the Ignite. Well done.
So just like that, the lead is 6.
80 to 89. Gilder. Jenkins. 5 on the shot clock. Smith turns it over. The 7th turnover of the
all around. They make sure to bring in guys that are serious about doing the work.
He's aggressive on that play. Turned over, but he goes back to Stockton. Here's Jones giving to LaBissiere. Unable to convert. Ejection by Almanza and a turnover for Stockton. Johnson to Smith. The ball's knocked away by Slauson, and Ford comes up with it. Great defensive recovery by Stockton. Ledoux.
Left-hand dribble, lost it. There's Nichols there for the putback. Valerio Bodon the steal. The heave. No.
For Kaiser Gates, who has shown that he can make them in bunches.
Backdoor cut. Johnson wasn't looking for the pass. Now Keon Johnson turning in the lane. Gilliard has it deflected. Now Frazier for Smith. Knocked out of his hands. Good D there from Edwards. 90 seconds to play in the
handoffs and sticking to it on Matthews there in the post.
There you go, Roberts.
There's the defense.
Silva, beautiful D there. For him, knocked into the corner. Good save by Darlin. Ball knocked around, and it's going to be finally reclaimed by Henry Drell with 29 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's like a glorified pickup game right now.
Gilliard will try a 3, and that's off. The sloppy pass goes right to Coupetti, gets the steal and layup, and Jason Hart, the head coach.
There's no contact there. There goes McClung for the up and under. For the season, they had 39 points in the first quarter yesterday, their highest first quarter of the season. And away from the ball, Darlin called for the offensive foul, push off. And Smith traveled with it.
That's the one thing.
The Clippers, Brooks and Moon both have 5. Good shot right there. It's just Primo gets it up, just couldn't get that to go down. And Lusa Diabate goes up, gets the contact, couldn't get the points. But that's a good play. Trading 3-point shots. You have to continue to do this because this G League Ignite team, they're not going away. And that's going to be Clippers basketball to active hands. Getting in past.
Pate getting his chance to run the show, and through the hands of Smith. Here's the breakout, 2-on-1. Maldonado can't finish. Nighthawk.
As he looks to enter the NBA in the 2024 draft coming up.
Well, that's what Ignite will do for you, as that one intended for Buzelis. Ignite will teach you how to become several defensive stalwarts this month between Portman, Tajay Moore. Smith lost his balance and stepped out of bounds. Between Tajay Morris, Cole strips Higgins.
Quick hands there by Cole Higgins. Higgins was starting to lose it as he was getting downhill, but will be credited for the steal and the assist.
Hodge is down there, the lay-in. Morris Cole, though, a former first rounder back in 2011. 360 career games. Here's Hodge on the steal. And Cole Bumps into him.
He's called an animal for a reason. Last night against Mexico City, he could not be stopped on the boards. Now here's Tyler Smith with the steal, but he stepped out of bounds.
In the area of effort and energy and trying to execute, I thought turnovers, which were just starting, was critical. That I would give him a D and handling.
He's been backing it up today, though.
Yes. Shooters of Mexico City. Bernard, Wright, Foreman can all shoot the basketball.
Tyler Smith knew it. Illegal screen.
Yeah. The big.
And there's the steal by Ethan Thompson. Chased down by Smith, but Thompson will throw it in.
Ivory seeks contact. We had a game at RGV. He took 3 charges in the game, and so for a guy at the top of the boards like that to bring that level of intensity just innately.
They got to make him put it on the floor. When a guy burns you like that a few times, you just got to put the ball on the floor.
No shot. Illegal screen. Stevenson tipped it, but it stays with Smith, and they're going to say no, offensive basket interference. I thought it might have been rolling off the rim. London Johnson directing traffic. Shot clock winding down, it's at 4. Poked away by Stevenson, and there's the steal. Stevenson out ahead, will miss the lay-in.
Tyler Smith in a lot of different action that he's got to be able to recognize and defend against.
Smith had it stripped away, and the Spurs have a steal. They can take. Shot clock winding down for the Spurs. Tipped away by Holland. Those active hands, but McCoy gets it back. And he's able to finish. Ramsey goes reverse, and the layup goes. A turnover on the inbound as Flagler makes Ignite pay. And an offensive foul, legal screen called against Tyler Smith. Dump off, Smith couldn't handle. And that's how this one will end. Oklahoma City.
Unmade. The Ignite will have their opportunity. Closing in on, the steal by Champagny. He will take it in, and one!
And misses. Saved by Darlon, though. And now this ball was knocked away and stolen by Knight. And a big dunk here in January and late December at home before they hit the road for a long haul, 8 of 10. Ball misplayed there by Holland. And this will go side. Falling down, claims he's fouled. Play continues. Here's Smith inside, and they're going to call Smith for traveling.
Yeah, that makes sense. Isn't it kind of interesting?
Sene with the rebound. 11-second difference between shot and game clock.
Jamarco Pickett missed on the run. Ignite, transition, turns it over. 13 seconds to go. Huff cherry picking, backing down. A low scoring first half here in the G League. Out of bounds to Grand Rapids. The Gold outscoring G League.
Rob Edwards attacking the basket this time. No question about whether he was going to get the 2 points or not.
And an offensive foul, legal screen against Tyler Smith. Here in this first quarter.
Execution not right on that one. Jason Hart putting his hands on top of his head and ends up being a turnover, a bad possession.
Davis Hill for the Rip City remix. Justin Minaya.
And the NBA game is so different than the college basketball game as we see the offensive foul.
And Smith corrals it for Ignite. Looking to push. Smith shows he can handle it. And an offensive foul.
And that's going to be the third foul on Smith. Jason Hart, I was just about to.
Zealous is getting hounded. So now it's Jenkins to initiate the offense. Smith taken away by the remix. A big fellow. Did anyone ever have to tell you to shoot?
No. Been told a lot of things. That ain't one.
Good tee by Harkless and a take foul.
I just think that if he really just concentrated on just shooting all the time, he would be even better. But he's really worked hard to develop these young guys. Sometimes he initiates the offense.
Buzelis tracking it down. Tyler Smith, but the Kings come away.
See, when I talk about Tyler, he will learn.
To partner with us, and it's a lot of potential. So we're excited, and hopefully in the near future we will have fans.
I'm sure you get a lot of feedback from teams and fans.
Or as a margin in Sunday's game, Champagnie the steal, 2-on-2, and it's stolen back. So that is the 20. Champagnie has his double-double, 14 points, 10 rebounds. So Skyforce with 2 players with double-doubles. Zealous.
Talked about it earlier. There's no clear-cut number one in this class. So really what's going to be most significant when it comes down to who's that number one pick is what the need is for that in the NBA.
The way that Gillespie did last year, who has it into the front court. Gillespie's second year of a two-way.
Cherry Darlin playing D, also checking into the game for the first time, coming out of NBA Academy in Africa. And there's Norris Cole with the steal. Carter, second three. This one rimmed out. And Tyler Smith with the steal. Also, you got to understand, this is the first time they're playing in this environment in front of all these NBA scouts. Open.
Have a much stronger comeback performance here this evening.
Looking for Condon inside, took it away. Babacar Sané. That was his third assist on the night.
Yeah, it's another one of the things. I mean, he's extremely versatile as a player.
There's Tyler Smith with the long hands, but recovering.
14 games with the Showcase Cup and then the 2 in the G League Winter Showcase. 16 games can allow you to see some reality in comparison to where your expectations may have been starting off.
He's got to attack the pressure and be able to score off of it and back them off.
That leads to some good D. Tyler Smith in the passing lane. Holland up ahead, floats it up and puts.
The control he had to make that layup, that was a tough layup right there in traffic.
Tipped away, Smith, nobody out ahead, it's showtime!
Here in this first quarter, Lakers up by 17. Weatherspoon loses the handle in the lane. Ball's in the hands now of Pargo. It's something you got to watch. Can't be sloppy with the 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock here. A turnover here. Dumas.
There's Donovan Williams, almost ripped away, hits the floor, tie up. We'll have a jump ball.
Straight on, he's mad that that one didn't drop.
Javen Johnson. Oh, turns it over. Here comes Tyler Smith, and he'll punch it in. Tyler Smith trying to...
Game tonight at Barclays Center against the 76ers.
And that social media team put out a cool video of him calling his parents
I saw
to
that.
tell them. Gilliard has it deflected. Now Frazier for Smith.
I love going through. Oh, Silva kind of got through his hands. And it's turned over the Ignite, who are running.
Long time since we've seen that.
This is incredible. Tipped away, another steal. 3-on-1 breakout. And
1 turnover versus NBA G League Ignite with 3. Primo gets a nice pass, tries to find Moussa Diabate. Couldn't get into it, couldn't get it into him. But that's what good.
Coach Stokes coaching up Ignite right now. And another steal. Here comes Tyler Smith.
His first season with Ignite. Signed his first pro basketball contract with Overtime Elite when he was just 16 years of age. Here's Ignite on the fast break. Holland will back things.
That he tends to play against night in and night out here at the G League level.
Hodges' pass is tipped by Smith. That one almost intercepted by Weems.
Well, he's called an animal for a reason. Last night against Mexico City, he could not be stopped on the boards. Now here's Tyler Smith with the steal, but he stepped out of bounds. Calls aren't going their way. They can't depend on a call every night. How do you play through that?
You just have to keep playing and keep attacking the basket. Even the way he handles them. And I love the fact that the way that they're switching on all of the cross screens is not allowing Austin to be able to drive the ball.
Rice using the screen from Masalski, trying to get the pick and roll, but Smith takes it away.
Great weak side help that time by Smith.
A broken play. The Spurs trying to make something of it, and Tyler Smith takes it away. 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock to end this first. And you can see Ignite, they've got the fight. The second half of the season, you can tell, is going to be different.
Yes, give credit to these players and the coaching staff. These guys did not put their heads down.
Last year for Ignite, he's 57% on the young campaign this year coming in.
I remember him back in his Vanderbilt days.
Oh, man, yeah. Usman Garuba, the
back to 9. Ignite need to come up with a stop here to end this first half. Under 5 minutes to play. Ivanovic off the mark. Ignite, they get the stop.
He didn't even look at the basket on that, and he's too good an offensive player not to turn and at least face and make somebody guard him.
Ivanovic shot, because that is a first-round draft pick right there. Babacar Sane, super bouncy.
And he's getting better.
Oh, my goodness. Boone rises up, left his 3 short.
To some of his teammates. Margo, this Ignite team is kind of set up that way. Most of them are very young, little newborns. All
big-time recruit, decided to go the Ignite way. Guy Santos, nice head fake. Yep. Draws the foul.
Although teams go so quick now, Ignite will come down.
Guy, great take.
The Ignite will come down and still get a 2 for 1.
Now Gardner inside. Patrick Gardner, the follow from Hall. Nets have been active. Hall lost the handle. And there is no
see the
off
pass
switch.
The pass through the legs. That was pretty good.
half getting close to it in the first quarter.
And as we said, definitely a tough AJ Griffin misses that 3. Yes, they
16 points. He leads the G League Ignite. Shot clock under 10. Funk trying to go to the hoop. Little step back. Get called for a travel.
Carry over, become a better basketball player.
10-point lead for Ignite, under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Buzelis affecting that one as Sané with a rebound.
Really trying to grow the NBA has grown. Basketball has grown so much globally. They started that program a while ago, and you see the teachers they have over there.
Giroux with his 3rd rebound. Giroux every game now is basically a triple-double watch. He had 1, he just missed a couple in the last couple of games.
Also for a game Wednesday against the Iowa Wolves. It'll be 7 o'clock local start here in Henderson.
Fun
Ramsey.
fact, I'm from Iowa. So inside and out, whether you shoot or not, whether you pass it to the post, dribble, attack. Oh,
we're gonna help D-Bot Tyler Smith.
27-21 in that third. 5 to shoot. Weems driving, lefty layup is in.
It's the ball, let the screen get set. Then figure what angle I'm gonna take my man off the screen.
Gilder getting up with the big block.
Oh, he's but you need more than one guy showing up with that type of energy. Well officiated because they were consistent in what they let go.
McCoy flying through, and he will be fouled. You're out, gets rid of it. Washburn just knocked down a three. They ran him off the line. Gray over Buzelis, puts it in off the window. Gray's up to 26 points.
You can build upon that. I mean, none of these guys are finished product. So you want a foundation that you can build upon. There you see him deflecting that shot there.
Latest thing you're tinkering with, or potentially even just thinking about?
Well, I mean, always, you see, I talked a little bit about our season, how we reset, we have our start of the season.
Off spot and knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, but he's such a skilled player. It's hard to double skill guys because they make the right reads.
Keontae Johnson says don't. Kopp driving, and a foul called against Smith.
Here, little zone pressure. They'll converge. Just getting across the timeline. And the travel induced.
To go here as Knight finds Mayer. Mayer, three-point try. No good. Offensive rebound, though, to Spalding. Here's Knight. Knight misses on that drive. Ball goes out. You're going to hear these names again when the NBA draft rolls around next summer.
And some, they aren't going to be eligible for a draft for what, like even another year, right? Maybe 2020. Real Russia and Spain. Wow. He has been around.
Quite the globetrotter.
Yeah.
Going inside his days, and he's fouled.
And by the way, one more thing.
Interesting prospect thus far for Ignite is Tyler Smith. He is steadily climbing up the charts.
Jamarco Pickett missed on the run.
Special, his jump shot is. You watch that, heard that from the coaches. They're like, that is one of the most beautiful jump shots. So that's something that I'm going to look out for today to watch.
Lucas Yunus who backs it up. Long three by Justice is no good. The rebound to Holland.
G League game, here with the in-season tournament, here with the Raiders. I like it.
Yeah. Anytime there's a sporting event, I'm trying to go. It doesn't matter what.
This Ignite team. Condit shuffled the feet and a turnover.
First half points. Collins puts it on the deck. Whips a pass. Quinones no look. Williams contorts his body and draws contact, going right at Tyler like that on.
Well, he's a very smart young man. I mean, he originally was going to go to Texas, and some things happened, and the G League has really worked out well for him. This Warrior team is in a rhythm. They play well together. They understand their roles, and their maturities really showed tonight over this young Ignite.
See what Ford can do. He had a great first quarter with 14. Terrell's drive high off the window, off the mark. And Ford to Burton. He spent training camp with the Sacramento Kings. The spin and the finish with the left hand by Deontay.
23 for South Bay. They're going to 4-game roadie after this as King pulls up the mid-range. And they have not relinquished it. Here's Bob. King, one-legged fall away. Follows his own
zone, which Coach Hart did. He tried that a couple minutes ago. Probably playing a little bit more zone, mixing it up.
Robinson, he'll be hacked as he went to the
floor, too, which
it's going to have an impact for the Warriors.
Yes.
Getting downhill, Jackson Rowe and more. Rowe bumped, but still finishes through the contact.
Manny Camper. Alondas Williams, the cuffing stuff. And
finds LeCue open again for another three. This one doesn't go. Offensive rebound, though, kept alive by Obiesi. Days underneath it. The double team is able to score.
Strong move up there.
That was terrific highlight reel material. Here's Spalding answering back off the feed from Reeves.
Time with the organizations, but the difference when you talk about Grand Rapids and Denver, it's 1,100 miles between the two. So the travel to get showing off that soft shooting touch especially when he's got smaller guys defending him, just shooting over the top.
Gillespie found Pickett. That's Jamarco Pickett out of A. And the foul, Smith.
Come into the game, especially as a point guard, you did not do your job. Okay.
Dump off inside, and Condit, he'll be fouled.
And when I say 2-0 after the first quarter.
3 seconds, Davis penetrating, kickoff underneath. Condit goes reverse and beats the buzzer. So everybody, it seems like at an early age, they're in the gym with their trainer working on skills. Inside, Baji rejected by Sané.
Pretty Celebration Bowl, in Atlanta this weekend. Well, Kenny Blakeney, Coach Kenny Blakeney, good luck to you, of course, in both games against Jackson State.
Nice pass inside as Condit throws it down.
Yeah.
Lakers looking to take the final shot. Here's Junior, nice heavy, beautiful ball fake underneath King. The beautiful setup.
I'll just talk about how great last year was, honestly. Just being a part, this is what I tell everyone, is before I came to Ignite, I would have never considered coaching. Like,
Johnson, the big man, goes reverse and lays it in.
People misuse the word literally, but last night, Isaiah Joe literally could not miss from it.
That's an easy goal for him, yeah. He's 100%. Got a couple of steals. It's Kendrick Davis getting inside. Nice feed to Jackson Davis.
Good job by Jackson Davis.
13-point lead.
What a pass by Hagans to Alatishe.
Almost turned it over. Here's Gindy. Chases down his long miss. Oh, nice pass, Gindy! Keisho! He even got me on that.
There's Pat Spencer getting the screen. Gets it back from Brima. Beats the shot clock, but it rattles.
I love going through. Oh, Silva kind of got through his hands. And it's turned over.
New landscape has taken over, so we have to take a serious look at it, and we will, and just make sure that we continue to do the right things for the players to help them grow. And
Windy City with a 3-guard lineup right now, going with a little bit of a smaller group. Nice drop-off feed. They just hold Lacey James. Pate had no chance but to grab him around the way. Diacono, his second game back after signing a contract with the Windy City Bulls earlier this week. Nice drop feed. Sanogo with the left hand. He is just dominating in the paint right now.
Benson with the no-looker to the hole. Now Alatishe in the middle of the paint. Can't finish the slam.
Long time since we've seen that.
This is incredible. Tipped away, another steal. 3-on-1 breakout. McClung, the pass inside, is finished off by DJ Wilson. Queen slipping through for 2 more. Trevelyan Queen. Wilson said, if you'll give it to me, I'll shoot it. Queen with a board, and it's Wilson. Mr. Wilson coming through.
21 points, goes to the bench.
I can report to you the master is not here anymore.
McGriff inside, too strong off the glass, tipped up and in by Nadefu.
Ooh, ooh.
But she's so hard to guard.
Bajanashvili on the broken play puts it in.
Let's lock in on defense. Let's get those stops. Let's get those rebounds. Let's finish possessions.
Starkey in close, missing. Frazier pulls it down. Jang inside to Starkey, and Jang, another assist.
Inside of a minute. Hagans downhill. Trying to bounce it over to Condit, and it's off of Davis.
too unselfish at the college level because nobody has that experience that's on your team. So there's just so many things that are valuable that are also unique experiences about playing.
11, 6'11", so they have really good size and athleticism.
But just defensive breakdowns as Jalen Sloss.
I'm searching.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Inside pass and a good finish by Jalen.
As well, could really help this team right now.
Labissiere, the kiss off the glass. Shot clock's down to 5. Hand off to Bernard. Spinning away from Holland. Holland strips it away, but Fareed goes reverse and bails out Mexico City.
Guard's got to be totally aware of that.
Wheeler bumped by Smith. True pro.
Yes.
Pick and roll. Here goes Fareed. Throws up the lob. And Wheeler goes down hard. That shot down. Masalski missing at the rim. Gets his own miss. Tyler Smith. A broken play. The Spurs trying to make something of it. And Tyler Smith takes it away. 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. And when you step on in between the lines.
Yes, he is.
He's a tough man. Finishing is Caleb Johnson. Going baseline, David Duke Jr. lays it in.
Caleb Daniels works his way in, and they'll call that a kick.
Christopher with the ball straight away. We'll go to Hendricks. Hendricks goes to work left side, contested. It's taken away by the Ignite. Great defensive play by
floor for the Windy City Bulls. Working around a couple of players, goes strong to the bucket and lays it in, goes right around. Thought about the three-pointer. Gilliard being guarded by Smith, and that was an easy block for him. Knocked into the corner. Good
so far for the Ignite, 7 points. Tyler Hall wants a screen. He'll pull up from 3. Tyler Hall has 9 points in the early. The second triple-double in back-to-back nights. Brandon Williams had it last night. Theo Pinson could have it tonight as foul called on future stars in the NBA. First minutes for TJ Clark. Theo Pinson back in the game, and he'll put this one up from on top of the Mavericks. G-League Ignite and look at the future of the NBA, but also they're going to see these Texas Legends players at the same time. And
oh, absolutely.
See exactly what they bring to the team.
Oh, no, this isn't one-sided. This for all of these definitely missed. But his ability to block shots and get those quick, easy points down in the paint will be missed tonight.
Kelly Walker is the shot clock.
Flow.
Queen with that in-and-out dribble, rising up, but can't finish. Here's Pate, where the others are in double figures with more than 13 points apiece and more than 5 field goals each. As Trevelyan Queen will be fouled heading through the other end. 22 points, 10 rebounds, a double-double for Sané. Under a minute to play here in the fourth. The old school. Norris Cole has proven NBA evaluators he is still in shape. He still can play at a high level. Oh, Wong coming through. And a loose ball.
Teammate pulls it out and says, hey, let's run our offensive set. Xavier Moon's got 9 assists. Can he get that one more? That's a deep shot right there. That just lived out.
I want to see him take another jump shot. I want to look at that jump shot a little bit closer. He said 17 years old, Jerome.
No, off the heel of the rim, and it's rebounded by.
That can't happen right there.
Giroux on a drive with the right hand. Jenkins up to 18. Reed's fadeaway is good. Dave.
Coach Stokes coaching up Ignite right now. And another steal. Here comes Tyler Smith.
Oh, guys are great.
I was a big fan of the neon colors growing up, looking at soccer jerseys, for example. And then one thing, too, that we've been able to learn from the Trailblazers is that, you know, we had
April 2nd of 2022. As he was coming back from a left leg injury.
You know, because you're young individually and guys are going to constantly come at you, knowing the hype that you have coming into that level, and then your team is probably...
Scotty Lewis and Jazion Gortman checking in for the first time. Lewis, who was just acquired from the player pool, and he's got his first points in the remix uniform. Rebound Harkless. Ignite with Cole and Smith. Higgins attacking and drawing the foul. His first season with Ignite. Signed his first pro basketball contract with Overtime Elite when he was just 16 years of age. Here's a That's what his teammates call him. Big country. Gortman for three. Spins out.
And fired up tonight, trying to work these officials, and to your point, make sure that his players don't have to worry about that. They can just do their job. Another tough finish by Wright Foreman. Opportunities, but Mexico City will dribble it out. Thompson has it swatted by Davis. Still can play in the league, Norris Cole. Ramsey goes reverse, and the layup goes.
Fort Bend, Texas, 19 years old, was number 8 high school player in the nation, as ranked by ESPN. And there we see LeCue going up for the dunk.
One of the officials came over and was talking to me pregame. Oh, that was another one of my conversations about me getting on him yesterday about calling a travel. So he came over and talked about it earlier. There's no clear-cut number 1 in this class. So really what's going to be most significant when it comes down to who's that number 1 pick is what the need is. So wasn't there for the summer workouts and everything, was a late arriver with Ignite. Showed his energy and his effort last year as Pickett knocks down the
Jenkins might have been looking to set up Smith.
Yeah, I believe he thought Tyler Smith was going to be rolling earlier on that one.
Rebounded by Irvin. Gillespie looking to push. Steps behind the line and knocks it down from deep.
Back to the NBA. But I believe John Jenkins is just fine playing with Ignite in the role that he's getting. He's getting a lot of minutes. He's got a lot of responsibility with
individual performances that were pretty solid, but defensively they had a brutal night. Just overall, just got run off the floor. What a move by Isaiah Miller. 25. Great team defense by the Stars again. Sensible against Buzelis, and great help coming over by Tyler Smith.
Real HU.
Oh, come on now. I spent the time at the Mecca. You ready? HU?
You know? No, there it is. If you understand, I even know that. So therefore,
Jackson State have both been on the road a lot, but they're both incredibly talented teams, and looking forward to competing against them this weekend.
One thing I noticed as you guys walked into the arena.
14 games with the Showcase Cup and then the 2 in the G League Winter Showcase. 16 games can allow you to see some reality in comparison to where your expectations may have been. Point game. We talked about how much time there is. If they can get a stop here to end this corner, that's positive momentum.
2 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Short. Buzelis with a rebound.
Just stuck in the paint. Williams on the pick and pop. 3 on the way. Buzelis snatches the...
5 on the shot clock. Ford needs to make something happen. 3's on the way. No good. Labissiere second. Here's Ford. Shot clock winding down. He has to force that one up.
Counting that up.
Junior got 18 here in the half. Looking for more. Oh, dream shake. Put a brick wall there in the name of Tyler. So it's another one of those prospects. Tremendous athlete out of Washington State. Here's Weatherspoon stepping back for a D3, and Weatherspoon.
Players for Ignite are out tonight with injuries. London Johnson, David Stockton, Matas Buzelis, Eric Mika, Babakar Sané, Dink Pate, and Afe Boogity. Guys still engaged, fired up to keep this comeback going.
I mean, the message is it doesn't matter if we're down 30, up 30, or if it's a tie game. We need to treat every game like a playoff game. I literally just had that conversation.
The C-Dubs looking to pad the edge. Gee driving on Smith. Off the glass, and it spins in.
And Days has the rebound. Days had 5 boards last night. The Viper win. Days shooting the 3 here and got it. Nothing but net. Last night there were 8 lead changes and 7 ties. Here's Hinton. 3-point try. That's his first miss. Offensive board. Called.
His moments where he's been a strong player down low.
A miss by Jenkins. Rebound to Samuels. Days 3-point tries. Only hitting the.
Lefty, big, young guy, can step out and shoot it. That's going to bode him well.
Gee Santos trying to get it back. Brima, another offensive.
Gates, another 3. Finally a miss from Kaiser Gates. He was 4 for 4 up. Gates in the corner. Kaiser Gates has been red hot. Gilliard turning. Kick out. Hall, 3. No good. Pierre-Louis sets up Warren. Wide open 3. Too much on it. Another offense.
Bit of a changer for the Ignite. Somebody who can come in and help them make plays.
York misses that shot. Hello, Miles Doris. Misses that one. Buzelis. That shot from Buzelis. And there he is on the other side, right to the rack himself, but he finds the look.
Nice look from Matthews in the corner. Pump fake the 3, couple of dribbles into a mid-ranger.
So Silva on the baseline. Silva, there he is. Oh, baseline jump. Confidently says, I wish we could have made Vancouver work. Some things don't work, but it is great to see, as you said, this G League affiliation with 30 teams. That you've been
far between for the G League Ignite. They're trying to steal one on the Windy City Bulls home floor. Will stop and go move by Gilliard. Finds the open shooter. Funk misfires from the corner. Rebound back down to 1.
And how about that play from Smith? Didn't like the post up initially, was too far out. There's a little dribble up and gets the pick and pop too.
Drell gets the 3 ball to go. Harris trying to go back at him on the other end. Ben Coupette, number 11, back on the floor along with Evan Gilliard, number 1 for Windy City. Harris will try a 3 that comes up short. The rebound.
The guys that really just hold this thing together, they have to start knocking down shots.
Yeah, Frazier.
The legends on that is the young man, Tyler Smith.
Hall with it. Outside, Jelly Walker looking for 30. Can't get the friendly. With Tyler Smith in the early going. Had a dunk down low, broke away from a defender. Then jumps out and hits the 3. Here's Jelly Walker out of the corner. High arcing shot connects. Tyler Hall back to where he belongs, beyond the arc. But he can't hit this one. Back outside to Jelly Walker. His 3 wide open. And neither.
But it's still an 11-point lead for the Magic. Wilson said, if you'll give it to me, I'll shoot it. Queen with a board. Start this game 3 for 11, but they've hit their last 3 shots from the floor. Here's Menges.
Little contact and a lot of acting.
Walker from the corner. Amazing, he has embraced this role off the bench and has been efficient with his shot selection. Here's Menges, open. The cold shooting from deep continues for Indiana. Jarris Walker cannot end the run, but enough.
Again, this Ignite team offensively is a lot better when they come work out a motion.
Okay. For like 60 minutes, I think it just will be on
like
forever.
like Dateline.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if Keith Morrison ever goes, I don't know what happens to Dateline. I don't know how you do. They hold up. Like there could be some younger players that hate on the older generation, but there are certain guys from the older generation. You watch their highlights and they hold.
12 points for Smith. Smith, a Houston, Texas native. A lot of these guys from Texas. Arms. He answers with a three of his own.
A dot.
Chance to add to that total right here. Williamson, kick out McGriff, corner three. Got it. Cameron McGriff. There it is. Out to Dolan. Three won't go.
I mean, that's a foul right there.
I love a big man that stays with it, you know? Get blocked, so what? That's still 2 points on the O board, if you ask me.
Makes it's good for 2, and he missed. So each free throw here in the G League is so big. Well, the offensive board goes to Flagler. Ramsey with a redemption, missing from deep.
8 on the shot clock. Lewis hurls it over to Weems. Back to Higgins. Puts one up for 3. Good!
Short turnaround. Some of the veteran guys may not be able to bounce back as quickly. But these guys are 18, 19-year-old prospects. They just want to hoop.
Yeah, and he's giving them the opportunity.
So Stanley Johnson into the game for the first time, along with Deontay Burton, who just missed that.
Chance to get an easy shot.
Miscommunication defensively, and Ford cannot make him pay. All right, we know you're always in the gym. You're always working out. But who is Ron Holland off the court?
I say who Ron Holland is off the court. Passionate person, that's just...
Is blown by Johnson. Dink Pate with the block. 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Spurs. Avdalovic rising up. His 3 in and out. David Duke Jr. here. McCoy spinning. Pate stays in front of him. Gray will step out, and he's showing you everything in his bag. I'm not going to lie. Gray wants the ISO going against Johnson. David Duke Jr. open from 3, and he rattles it in. Extra pass in the corner. Caleb Johnson, too strong.
The progress of these young guys.
And he doesn't let his ego get in the way, which is unusual for coaches.
Yeah.
Chang's 3 off the mark and ignite.
They kick it to a shooter. That's what Oklahoma City is doing just about every possession.
Johnson's 3 short. Rebound by Maldonado. Crossover into the paint. Kick out.
Champagny doing some work on the outside. And they'll send it back to Bouye. Champagny's open for 3. Champagny's back. Basically a glance at the official, but no words. Bouye drives through, kicks, Swider. 3. To get to the basket and getting scoring position. From the outside, it's Manny Camper. Manny Camper, kick out, the corner, back to Jock. He needs to put it up. He does, and it's swatted. A 24-second violation.
Great team defense by the Stars again. Sensible against Buzelis, and great help coming over by Tyler Smith.
Everybody, it seems like at an early age, they're in the gym with their trainer working on skills. Inside, Baji rejected by Sané. Stays here with Rip City. 5 on the shot.
And these guys teaching them, and it's a very good experience.
Let's think about it. These guys could be in college right now. Instead, they're playing against guys who play in the NBA. Tyler Smith, get that out of here.
But that's what I'm saying.
We have 9 offensive rebounds in this game. Terrell, shot clock winding down. That ball is knocked away by Smith. Buzelis to Cole to beat the buzzer. And a new member of G League Ignite, Norris Cole, 3-time NBA champ, the 2-time NBA champ with the Miami Heat. That ball is blocked. And a turnover, but Colby Jones picks it.
Junior got 18 here and a half. Looking for more. Oh, dream shake. Put a brick wall there in the name of Tyler Smith. Here's Smith trying to,
go back and forth, which is really convenient and really great for the team.
Well, and how critical is that, Coach Lacombe, for guys not to just feel like they're technically with the organization, but to truly feel like they're a part of the team?
Yeah, it's so great. And
Christopher with the ball straight away. We'll go to Hendricks. Hendricks goes to work left side, contested. It's taken away by the Ignite. Great defensive play by Smith. And now on the offense, on over on Jenda, the Salt Lake City Stars just in command of 52, and Miller has that strip poked away. Here comes the G League Ignite. Stars by 54. There goes Miller in the paint again. Picked up by Jackson, and Jackson has this blocked away. Here come the G League Ignite, 2-on-1.
They're out of Texas A&M.
Joey Hauser gives it up. He'll find George. George trying to get to the rack. Another block by Ignite. This one was by Smith.
He's going to be key for this.
The lead is down to 8. Jovanovic. Another block by Ignite. Good defensive pressure. Sané all over. King rising up from 3. Holland had the hand in the face. And Stockton has the loose ball. But
not that they want to make excuses, but again, it has to be highlighted that Mika is not playing, who is about as savvy a veteran. Into the paint, and Zoo missing. Rejection. How about that? Get that out of here, says Tyler Smith.
Johnson. Back cut. Good pass by Gee. Blocked from behind by Smith, but a little stick-to-itiveness for Jackson Rowe.
So they makes the free throw. Johnson has it blocked. And out of bounds, last off of the Nets.
Silva, Miles Morris dropping it off. The Singleton. Silva, no call.
Thought about the three-pointer. Gilliard being guarded by Smith, and that was an easy block for him. Knocked into the corner. Good save by Darlin. Ball.
This one off the mark. Here goes Jelly Walker with 5 seconds remaining as he crosses half court. Puts it up. That one tipped, and Johnson will reel it in. An exciting first. Skyrocketed it. 11 points. It went from 45% on the game to 57 in just a couple possessions. Omax had that one stuffed. Back outside to Tyler Hall. 4 to shoot.
Just a 2 for Tyler Smith. Sané went for the steal, and Smith with the help comes away with the block.
Smith is
under 2 minutes to play here in the 4th. Bell, baseline, blocked from behind by Smith.
John, what a performance by Ignite with the guy.
Giroux with his 3rd rebound. Giroux every game now is basically a triple-double watch. He had 1, he just missed a couple in the last couple of games. It was 1 rebound, 1. Giroux gets around the corner. Oh, nice block by Smith. And a loose ball foul is going to be called on.
Oh, inside and out, whether you shoot or not. Whether you pass it to the post, dribble, attack.
Oh, look at the help D by Tyler Smith.
You know I love a good block. You know this.
Literally won at every level and does all the amazing things. Like for her to have this moment to be recognized and be honored, it's dope and special. And we're going to celebrate.
Thank you.
And we have Iowa coming to town on Wednesday that you're going to be broadcast.
April 2nd of 2022. As he was coming back from a left leg injury. Took a year off. Bounces it to Condit, back to Hodge. Hodge in traffic. Condit the offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. Buzelis with the block. And here, who will initiate the put-away punch? Hagens driving, blocked by Smith. Condit putting one up and breaking it in. Here's the 20-year-old Gortman against the 35-year-old Norris Cole. Nearly lost it. Gortman blocked in the interior.
Sneaky.
Davis steal.
NBA teams have the information that they need to make accurate decisions and rational and valid decisions. And so that way when they do take our players, that they are informed.
You can build upon that. I mean, none of these guys are finished product. So you want a foundation that you can build upon. There you see him deflecting that shot there. But you know, and that's what he does. When I talk to the coaches, they said like the physicality where guys are just kind of grabbing them and not letting them get to their cuts. And they have to learn to just kind of play with that.
Oklahoma City looking to run. Good transition D by Ignite. And Tyler Smith with the stuff.
Coming. That's a freight train named Ethan Almanza. Into the lane. That one is wiped away by Tyler Smith. Out of bounds off of Sioux Falls. First quarter. Champagnie. He is the ignition for the Skyforce against the Ignite tonight. Daniels in amongst some white jerseys. Alondas Williams the spin. Bryson Warren catch and shoot. Bouye the rebound. 5 seconds. And the Ignite.
The control he had to make that layup, that was a tough layup right there in traffic.
Tipped away, Smith, nobody out ahead, it's show.
Here's Stevens, good patience, but can't get that one to drop.
He really launched and has played really well this year so far.
Stop. Oh, go ahead.
That's so incredibly important. You know, we see that with some of the conversations that Ochai has been able to have with both.
Side 7 for Smith and 6 for Jenkins. DeVoe, strong take, wraps it underneath, and Potter can't get the first one and finishes with the...
Boone double teamed Alan Tiche, and Jenkins has to commit the foul to prevent the easy.
North Cole gives it to Robbie. I mean, I'm going to tell you, Michael, I didn't expect us to be saying. North Cole, oh, beautiful handoff. Misha, flirt.
Gilliard has it deflected. Now Frazier.
Up top here. That guy's been rolling. That was Miles Norris in that game. I loved watching him. There's that combo. Oh, ball outside. I thought that was Skyhawks ball.
Often, and that's how they get a lot of their points. To only get one shot to be able to get two is a lot of pressure.
Windy City able to get the ball inside again, and Sanogo.
Around jumper too strong. Pick and roll and a reverse jam. Ignite needs it.
One turnover versus NBA G League Ignite with 3. Primo gets a nice pass, tries to find Musa Diabate. Couldn't get into it. Couldn't get it into him.
19. Nice setup by Jerome McGriff. Gets fouled. Nolan loud for McGriff. And he's able to finish. Not exactly.
Miller gets the handoff, uses the screen, gets it back to his big man, and Bajanishvili knows how to finish in the paint.
Wow.
A 4-point lead as Starkey throws down the alley-oop.
And he is 32. Here we go, Higgins and Condit. Condit underneath, and he flips it up and in.
Yeah, big boy. That he tends to play against night in and night out here at the G League level.
Hodges' pass is tipped by Smith. That one almost intercepted by Weems.
The discipline.
Through the contact, he's looking for the...
Down, they fought back, no turnovers.
Pick and roll. And the foul.
That's it. See how he went underneath? He could go.
Fareed blocked by Smith, but they said a goaltend. And we're all...
Well, he's getting more comfortable, I think, in the low block. You know, we know what he can do at the elbow, top of the key with the jump shot.
Yeah.
But he's seeing when he has the size advantage, how to. They really want him to be able to finish at the rim and look to be more aggressive doing that.
Here's Buzelis with the block. Man, has he... Rice using the screen from Masalski, trying to get the pick and roll, but Smith takes it away.
Right, and it's funny because the Austin coach is crying about fouls. And the last game, he loved the aggressive play. Now he's looking for the whistle.
Ignite is shooting 64% from deep. Masalski sneaks free and puts it in. Masalski inside, and he has been a factor for...
He's a very skilled player, and he's going to do nothing but get better. He's got 2 years in this program.
Well, they've gone to the same play every single time, last few times down the... Masalski back on the floor, and he dragged that back foot. That's a drag.
I can't be coaching.
Champagnie has his double-double, 14 points, 10 rebounds. So Skyforce with 2 players with double-doubles.
Braxton Key.
For the veteran leaders for this Ignite club to try to keep the spirits up of these young players, the effort the same.
Tough catch for Huff, but he kind of out there at the field. And there happened to be a ball.
Okay.
You know, it's what everybody does in kindergarten and first grade. Up to Huff. Oh, he skied to
lifetime scholarship at the Arizona State University. So for these kids, they can always go back and get their degree in whatever they want to do.
Had him on the mic and he said, these are my young guys. Even though they're making mistakes, I have to play them. This is what they're here for. Oh! And a block is called against Holland as Nance.
That he would have made a season ago. You can tell he's much more poised and comfortable handling the basketball and making plays at the rim.
Oh, and there's the rejection by Sané. Eddie Wags is
have a much stronger comeback performance here this evening.
Looking for Condon inside, took it away. Babacar Sané.
Point arc in Tuesday's game, but still confidently stepping up and making a big one there to give Ignite the lead right back.
Condon inside, and he'll be...
Get the transition. They have to become more physical on the glass. They've got to put bodies on people the minute the shot goes up.
Oh, Garuba denied at the rim. Holland did a great job on...
He's got to attack the pressure and be able to score off of it and back them off.
That leads to some good D. Tyler Smith in the passing lane. Holland.
Recognize things more in real time. And this is a really good basketball team that they're playing against. When 4 of these guys could be playing in college right now.
Absolutely. Garuba. Line lottery pick, late first rounder. An incredible rise for a guy in Tyler Smith who at one point led the G League in three-point shooting as Garuba throws down that dunk. Game for the Kings. They're up by 7. The base air attacks the rim. Largest lead for Ignite, up by 6. Comanche. And he lays it in, cuts the lead back to 4.